环球时报提问。今天是联合国。
Global Times. Today marks the 79th anniversary of the establishment of the United Nations. As we speak, we face prolonged hotspot issues such as the Gaza conflict and complicated differences among countries. Some believe that the authority of the UN is being undermined. Multilateralism faces headwind, and the future of the world is full of uncertainty. What's your comment? And how does China view the role of the UN? We congratulate the United Nations on the 79th anniversary of its founding. As the most universal, representative, and authoritative international intergovernmental organization, the UN has played an irreplaceable role in upholding world peace and development. As the first country to put its signature on the UN Charter, China has all along upheld the purposes and principles of the UN Charter, supported the UN in playing a central role in international affairs, proposed the Global Development Initiative, the Global Security Initiative, and the Global Civilization Initiative, promoted the building of a community with a shared future for mankind, and led the Global South in advancing solidarity and cooperation. China is an upholder of world peace, contributor to global development, and defender of the international order. The more complex the international landscape, the greater the need to firmly defend the authority of the UN. The more acute the global challenges, the greater the need for true multilateralism. China always supports the UN in its reform and development and its efforts of increasing the representation and say of developing countries. Major countries, in particular, need to undertake their responsibilities, promote the UN, including the Security Council, to better fulfill their mandate, more effectively build up global consensus, and better uphold world peace, stability, and development. Unilateralism, bullying, and coercion, and sanction, and pressuring contravene the international community's common pursuit for stability and development, and opposition to division and conflict, and will only undermine the common interests of all countries. Not long ago, the UN held the Summit of the Future, where participating parties adopted the UN Pact for the Future. Next year will mark the 80th anniversary of the establishment of the UN. As a permanent member of the UN Security Council and a responsible major country, China will continue to uphold the principle of extensive consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefit, work with the rest of the world to practice true multilateralism, defend the UN-centered international system and the international order based on international law, and make the global governance system more just and equitable. Next question.